날씨가 너무 좋습니다. 자고 일어나서 집에 라떼 산책시키고 그러고 또 훈련을 하러 가보도록 하겠습니다. Just came here. This beautiful lake. Couldn't find any toilet yesterday. We had some situation that they just puke in this bag. Still figured it out where to wash the bag a bit. 25 minutes away from our home.
You've been here before, but it's my first time here. It's really nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
We had some situation in the car that they puke. The way to get here was not the best, no? It's 3 o'clock now, so we'll stay maybe a couple of hours and then we'll go back home.
Okay.
Let's enjoy it. 차가워? 괜찮아? Then we bought some fruits, Silly. Apricots.
Very nice apricots.
Good apricots, huh? Seven.
Tastes like summer. Shall we go sailing a bit?
We just published our video today. There has been a lot of comments saying that they would like to know more about our story, what happened in Korea to me and in Geneva.
Everything, what happened after we met. And if you didn't watch that video yet, it's right up here.
Yes, watch.
What?
I think if I want to explain better, I probably have to go back to Geneva. I met Sille. I decided to leave Denmark to find another opportunity to play in better country football.
So after Denmark, you had an opportunity to go trial in some clubs in France. And every single time you killed it, you went to 3 different clubs? 2 different clubs, and you killed it. Because of internal problems and yada yada yada, it didn't go out the way you wanted it to, and then suddenly another opportunity came up to play in Switzerland. And then you took that. Let's just say it was a very long summer because we were traveling all around France and Switzerland. He killed it again, and then this time it actually went well. So he signed, and that's how we ended up in Switzerland.
There is some additional stuff I have to add because it sounds so easy, but the thing is like to sign in Geneva was so difficult because they knew that I have some problem in my knee and they checked everything from the toes to up here, scanning everything to figure it out whether my body was good, but they figured it out that they found out I have some problem in my knee and they didn't want to give me the long contract, and they offered me only for like a half-year contract with an option in case I do good and I can they can take the option to renew my contract, and they give me like a minimum of the minimum salary. It was very difficult, but I took it, even though there has been some offer from Korea which I thought was very interesting as well, but I decided to take another challenge in Geneva because it has always been my dream to play it in Europe, also to play well in Europe. So even though the salary was really bad, but it didn't really matter because at the end of the day, if you play, you show you can have something better afterwards, and that's why I decided to go even though the condition was not the best. I really prepared myself very well. I killed it in short of amount of time.
Und einer von ihnen spielt brillant. Pah! 4:0 erneut trifft der Koreaner. Doppelschlag innerhalb 5 Minuten. Parks dritter Streich und ein Tor ist schöner als das andere. Zuletzt erhielt er in der dänischen Liga keinen Vertrag mehr. Heute ist er Servetheld.
And then COVID happened. Everything went nuts. Transfer market was really bad and the season was kind of really bad. And since I was playing very well and there's been a lot of clubs that was interested in me signing and they wanted to hear my situation. Also, and Servette was offering me the 3 years contract with a much better salary, which I think it's pretty good. I decided to move on France because
your dream was to go to France because also France is like really good exposure.
Yeah.
And like you said, your dream is to play like really decent football in Europe. So that was like a really good opportunity.
I decided to come to France. The thing is, like, I had an offer from clubs who went up that season to the first division. But I didn't go there because of my agent advice. I decided not to go there even though there was a paper on the table that I could have just signed. Instead, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Because of the COVID season that year, the transfer market was very weird. A lot of good players who had better stats than me couldn't find any clubs. Me, I was playing just few games and it was even more difficult for me to find a club just without showing myself. And then there was this beautiful clubs showed up, which was Ajaccio. That time they played the second division, but that season, which I could have ended up signing there, and then maybe I could have ended up in the first division again. So my agent found really good clubs, but the thing was that they wanted to see me. It was kind of sort of like trial. So I was end up doing my trial. Then I did my trial, and obviously they really liked me. They wanted to sign me. In the last training, my knee was boom. I hurt myself during the training, and it was devastating. And I was end up having no clubs with the injury, one of the toughest time. And then the thing was that my visa was running out and I was so frustrating. I didn't know what to do. I had to focus on getting back on the field again, and it took me like almost like 4 months without the clubs, and it took me like 4 months to prepare myself again to be fit. And then I was preparing myself, finding clubs, new opportunities, and playing in Korea had always been in my dream, my country. I wanted to show my country to Chile because living in Korea had always been our dream, right?
I mean, we always talked about that some point in your career we would like to go back to Korea. Yeah. We didn't plan to go this early in your career. We were always talking like maybe in your late career.
My priority was playing in Europe. I really wanted to make it happen in Europe. I wanted to success in Europe because I really believe, I still believe I can do it here. I can make it here. But somehow, like always, the things was against me, and I was like devastating many times. And that's what it happens. And then I decided to go back to Korea. Yeah, it's a Saturday night.
I knew he wanted to go out and eat tapas.
Yeah.
And I know that it's really good tapas, so I had to step up my game to try and beat it.
I think you beat it, Philly.
You haven't even tried it.
Yeah. And by the way, my wife is really good at decorating foods, like how she plating and everything. She's really good at that. 고마워요, 뭐.
네.
잘 먹겠습니다. Buata.
Mozzarella.
Isang buata?
No, you would mozzarella.
It's not the same mozzarella and buata?
No.
Wala?
Different cheeses.